I have to ask, is this a joke piece or something? Trump versus Hitler? Let's run the numbers. I'm just going to give you a few examples of what I read in this. National Review by Kyle Smith, October the 19th, 2017, 5:55 p.m. A useless attempt to prove Trump is Hitler by first trying to say he isn't. Talk about a weak attempt at reverse psychology. These are the facts that were given by Blow, whatever his name is. Hitler murdered 11 million according to one analysis. Trump has murdered no one this far. Hitler invaded the sovereign states of Austria, Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Free State of Danzig, Denmark, France, Guernsey, Hungary, Italy, Jersey, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Monaco, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, San Marino, the Soviet Union, and Yugoslavia. Trump has invaded no sovereign states. Hitler started a world war that killed more than 5 million in his armed forces alone, plus many millions more in other countries. Trump has started no world wars. Now, this silly writer has these things he points out as being other facts, and they're based on a worldview and some creative license, assuming much and hoping citizens are too stupid to think for themselves, which I'm beginning to think liberals only think that about us. Hitler wanted to make Germany great again. Trump wants to make America great again. Hitler wore a funny little mustache. Trump wears a funny little hat. What makes this sinister, really, honestly? Hitler shunned alcohol. Trump shuns alcohol. Horror! Get out the pitchforks! Hitler, Time Magazine, Man of the Year, 1938. Trump, Time Magazine, Person of the Year, 2016. Does this show Trump's character at all? Hitler, fascist. Trump, Republican. Dehumanizing a word is exactly what the Nazis did. They turned Jews and others into a word because it's much easier for citizens to ignore, leading to the very deaths that many on the left say they fear Trump will also do. Hitler lied about Jews being the source of Germany's misery. Trump lied about ratings for The Apprentice, his Electoral College victory being the biggest since Reagan's, and whether anyone else had been on the cover of Time more than he. This writer does seem to understand a bit, but fails to see the irony that her last, or his last, comparison is exactly what Hitler and the Nazis did that allowed citizens to accept such a strategy that led to deaths of 11 million people. I want to go a little bit more into this. Hitler lied about Jews being the source of Germany's misery. I have to point out, Hitler's lies killed millions, and people stayed silent. Even those that had the strength to do something stayed silent, like Theodore Roosevelt and Neville Chamberlain. They only got involved once it was clear to them that Hitler was not going to be satisfied with just the blood of those in Germany and the surrounding lands. Yes, Stalin also did finally get involved, but I don't consider him doing it out of altruism, but more just because of the fact that he was upset about his invasion. However, this part about Trump, he lied about ratings for The Apprentice, his Electoral College victory being the biggest since Reagan's, and whether anyone else had been on the cover of Time more than he. So a lie on things of ratings, victory, or vanity compares to a lie that dehumanized a whole mass of people so citizens stayed silent. That is comparable to you? I also have to point out, in 1998, Republicans screamed impeachment for a president that lied under oath, and Democrats and media insisted it was understandable because it was embarrassing to have to admit of marital infidelity. Today, they are the ones saying Trump should be impeached. I fully understand that 1998, I thought Bill Clinton should be impeached. I said at the time, character must matter. I fully understand that Trump is horrible and shouldn't be president. Had I better alternative, I would not have voted for him. Sadly, all the pleadings to give me someone I could vote for fell on deaf ears. I'm not claiming Trump is best for the job, only the best choice we were given. To not vote was a coward's way and still allowed for a tragedy to happen. I did the best I could with the alternatives I was given, and I still do not regret my vote based on these reasons. Insisting that I was fooled, stupid, uninformed, only further proves to me I made the right choice. In 1998, what made the incident so bad was a lie under oath. I don't care what he lied about. The fact is, he lied under oath. Trump, on the other hand, has yet to even lie under oath. And at the time, you were willing to overlook it from this man who lied under oath, but now you can't? Hitler seized control of most of the media outlets, including newspapers, radio, and newsreels. Trump sent out many tweets. So you're comparing what you do to the president's tweets? Or is the point once again that citizens were too stupid to realize a tweet is nothing more than an opinion? I hope this was a joke. I pray it was a joke. But I've been listening to deranged media for a while, and don't forget, just this week, Pokemon Go was listed among the many paths Russia used to hack our brains. Sadly, I'm no longer sure if the media is reliable. For 8 months, I've asked them to repair their tattered integrity. They instead insisted in Russia hacked our brains. Instead of admitting, no poll ever showed Trump couldn't win. Not one. You basically told daily anti-Trump voters they didn't have to participate in this god-awful election, while at the same time you told the anti-Hillary voters, if you want to stop Hillary, you have to come out and vote. That is the outcome that happened, because there are very few people that honestly wanted either one of these people. So stop making up false information. Stop trying to link false stuff into some narrative that makes it look like some conspiracy. Trump did more damage to himself than anyone else did the entire year.